everyone, and thank you for joining me. My name is Jillian, and I am a summer staff here at Connections Early Years Family Center. I am a graduate of the Faculty of Education, and I have a specialty in outdoor learning and natural play. Today we're going to be going through some different activities to get you and your child outside and looking at birds. It's really easy during our daily lives to kind of get so used to the sight of just seeing birds here and there that we kind of stop noticing them and we stop appreciating just how spectacular birds are. But these birds are actually amazing, like all animals. And today we're going to be taking the time to really explore them in depth and to really help you and your child foster an appreciation not only for birds, but for nature in general. So just a couple of fun facts to maybe pique you and your child's interest before we really dive into our bird watching today. Did you know that birds have hollow bones? So their bones are actually hollow inside because it makes them really, really light so they can fly such far distances. Or did you know that hummingbirds are the only bird known to fly backwards, almost like doing a moonwalk through our pollinator garden? Another fun one for you, did you know that ostriches, which unfortunately we don't have here in Windsor, but ostriches can go as fast as 97 kilometers per hour? That would be like looking out your car as you're driving down the 401 and seeing an ostrich keeping pace with you, which would be so cool. And our last one, did you know that the fastest animal in the world does live right here in Windsor, Essex, and it is not a cheetah, it is actually a Peregrine Falcon, which is known to reach speeds of almost 400 kilometers per hour when it goes into its hunting dive. So that is crazy fast, much faster than we will ever go on the 401, so it's super cool to think that they live right here in Windsor. So depending on where you go to look for your birds, it's going to be different even across Windsor. Here in our good friend's garden, we have lots of sparrows and songbirds because we have a nice quiet environment for them with lots of flowers, so sometimes we might even get pollinators like hummingbirds. But what you're not going to see here is you're not going to see anything larger like owls or Canada geese, or peregrine falcons, which live down by the river, or any ducks or anything like that. So just keep in mind that depending on what parts of Windsor you're walking through, or Windsor and Essex if you're somewhere out there in the county, you're going to see different types of birds, and that's half the fun because depending on where you go, you'll have a new experience each time. But today we're gonna look around our garden, and it is a little different than our bug hunt because birds will fly away if you get too close. But we're just gonna take some time to go around our good friend's garden here and see what we can find hanging out. You just saw our footage of our baby sparrow. We actually have a family who lives up here, I think somewhere near one of our security cameras or something around there. They have a little nest up there, and it's been really fun to watch them grow up from, baby chicks who were just squawking up there to getting their first feathers and finally learning how to fly. So it's been super cool to get to watch that. And today was the first day we got to see some of them testing out their new wings. So that's one of the things you might see when you're on your bird walk. Because birds sometimes take a little bit of time to come and go, again, they're not our bug friends, they're not going to be hanging out on a leaf, they're going to be flying in and out looking for food. This is a really great time for you and your little one to just sit quietly together and just enjoy some quiet time as you sit and watch quietly for those birds to come in. And if you do maybe need a little bit of extra enticement, it's great to have a sprinkler or something going on because birds, just like every other animal, need some water to help wash away things like pollen or dirt. So if you put out a sprinkler, it will not only make the worms come to the surface for birds to come and look at, it will also make it more likely that birds will come and bathe. So I think I see a robin over there. We're gonna go take a look and we'll see what he's up to. All right, so as we got closer to that robin, he did fly away. We don't have any robin families here. They are a bit less frequent than our sparrows, but again, it is a pretty common bird. So you will see him in and out as you go for your nature walks, along with seagulls and geese being some of the more common birds that you were going to see. But again, always keep your eyes open. You might see something super cool like an owl or maybe a red-tailed hawk or a kestrel. There's tons of birds out there just waiting to be discovered. So don't limit your world to just sparrows and robins. There's so many amazing birds to explore. I hope you enjoyed our birding videos. Take a look and see maybe some of the other birds that you have flying around. Again, wherever you go, it will be a little bit different. So please share with us. We would love to see exactly what it is that you're seeing when you go out on your bird walks. Just a couple of extra things for this video. Some tools that you can always have. You can always just get little kid binoculars. They're great for children. You know, if maybe you don't have the best eyesight, or even if you do, if that bird's far away, it's really fun and it really helps your kid feel like they're in the zone and they're really an authentic bird watcher if they have these binoculars, and adults love them too. So enjoy. We also have a selection of books. These ones, I know they look like adult books, and they are, but they're actually super wonderful resources for your children because they have all of the birds in there by picture. So it's a great way for your children to kind of look through them and discern the different types of birds, and it's really important for the development to be able to look at a bird and see, does this match the picture? You're really developing some of those visual cues that are great, and some of that awareness and perception and this perceptiveness that you want your child to have as they develop. So bird books are actually a great resource. You can pick them up pretty much any yard sale or used bookstore. Very inexpensive, so take a look and see what you can find around your house. And lastly, there will be a list posted with some additional activities you can do with your birds, such as maybe taking some chalk and drawing on the sidewalk the different birds, like a bluebird, if it's a blue jay, or a cardinal might be on some red chalk. Have fun with it. I'll post some of these additional activities, as well as a list of books that are great to read with your child about birds, to get them more introduced to the idea of going out and looking for them, and they will be targeted for ages 0 through 6. So again, I hope you had fun watching. I hope you take the time to share with us what you are seeing, and thank you again for connecting with us.